Eddie Howe is the new manager at Newcastle. They have confirmed him, in fact, as new head coach on a contract until summer 2024. He, of course, is synonymous with Bournemouth. He was successful as a player and a manager at Bournemouth, over 300 appearances for them, and then he went on to take them through all four tiers of English football, culminating in 5 years in the Premier League between 2015 and 2020. Well, Eddie Howe has said this: it's a great honour to become head coach of a club with the stature and history of Newcastle United. It is a very proud day for me and my family. This is a wonderful opportunity, but there is also a lot of work ahead of us, and I'm eager to get onto the training ground to start working with the players. I'd like to thank the club's owners for this opportunity and thank the club's supporters for the incredible welcome they've given me already. I'm very excited to begin our journey together. Well, Amanda Staveley, who you saw with Eddie Howe at the game at the Amex at the weekend, has said this: "We have been incredibly impressed by Eddie through what has been a rigorous recruitment process. As well as his obvious achievements with AFC Bournemouth, where he had a transformational impact, he is passionate and dynamic coach who has clear ideas about taking the team and the club forward." Well, the man who's been across this story from the beginning, in fact beyond, is our reporter in the North East, Keith Downey, who is at St James's Park. So Keith, we knew it was going to happen. It has happened. How's it gone down?
Yeah, Mike, well, obviously that news has just broken in the last couple of minutes, superseded the statement by Newcastle United, putting out a very short teaser on their Twitter page where they said, "How's your Monday afternoon going?" And then just 2 minutes later released that news that Eddie Howe, as you say there, has joined on a 2.5-year deal until the summer of 2024. I suppose it was the worst kept secret over the last couple of days due to the fact that we saw Eddie Howe on Saturday night at the Amex Stadium taking in Brighton against Newcastle United, sat alongside Amanda Staveley, the co-owner of Newcastle United. There was one or two worries whether it was going to go through and when it was going to go through, the fact that it's now some 48 hours on, but the Newcastle United supporters have now got what they wanted. They've got a new man in the dugout, and he will have the best part of 2 weeks to work with the players. That first match in charge will be here at St James's Park against Brentford a week on Saturday. So that is the confirmation that we've been waiting on really since about last Wednesday, Thursday, when the deal for Unai Emery broke down. Newcastle turned their attention to the former Bournemouth manager Eddie Howe, who of course, as we know, has been out of work for some 15 months now. That deal was agreed in principle with him on Thursday, and there was one or two slight issues with his backroom staff over the weekend. I believe those have been ironed out, and we do expect Eddie Howe to fly up here to the North East later on today, meet the players for the first time tomorrow, and then take training with them later in the day. Of course, remember, he's worked with some of those players before, the likes of Callum Wilson, Matt Ritchie and Ryan Fraser. He's worked with all three of those at Bournemouth before, so those are three players he knows well. And it's, I suppose, time to get the feet under the desk and try and get to work on arresting this slide for Newcastle, because they're without a win yet this season, just 5 points on the table, 5 points from safety, and Eddie Howe will have seen that at first glance on Saturday, just what he needs to do, having taken in that match against Brighton. So yeah, finally some confirmation from Newcastle United this afternoon that Eddie Howe is the new manager. He has taken over from Steve Bruce, who was sacked just over 2 weeks ago, and he's the new manager of the new Saudi-backed regime here at Newcastle United. So Eddie Howe, 2.5-year deal, as you say. We expect him to fly here to the North East later on today, meet the players for the first time tomorrow, and take that first training session tomorrow morning.